Posting will not get you clients. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rapid Subconscious Reprogramming. Here, Tommy Walker, the Mind Engineer. I wanted to talk about this topic about posting is not going to get you clients. And I normally say, I talk about things that are controversial, but I try to bring the truth to you guys. There's so many coaches out there, marketing coaches, business coaching, that are selling these packages of content creation, and as that is going to save your business, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. I have built a multiple six-figure business, right, with my coaching business. And to give you an idea, 99% of my clients came from, or let's put 98 maybe, right, from normally Facebook. One client came from LinkedIn, and the same things that I post on Facebook, normally I post on LinkedIn, right? So why is it in LinkedIn, although I have 7,800 people that, have accepted my friend request, I had a tool that I did a lot of automations and I sent many friend requests and I sent them like a first message out. I have gotten one client for LinkedIn and the other, I don't know, whatever amount on Facebook, and some from ads and some from YouTube and somebody else over there, right? But most of my clients have come from Facebook. So if I'm posting every day on Instagram, on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, I'm posting every single day. And I have sent one message at least to every person that I have added them. Why is it that I don't have more clients on LinkedIn and I have so many clients on Facebook? It has nothing to do with posting. Although posting helps, don't get me wrong, and it's good to, create good content, share, and things like that. What has gotten me sales was talking with people. And I know that I've talked about this many times, but I still listen to people saying like, oh, I'm going to create content on Instagram, I'm going to create content on TikTok, and that's where I'm going to get my clients. And they think that because they're creating videos, people are just going to see the video and then take the call to action to book a call with you and then sign up to work with you. And it doesn't normally happen. Most of my clients came after I really talked to them, connected with them, had a lot of interaction on Messenger, and then they jumped on a call. Yes, there are some other ways of getting clients. Of course, people, don't get me wrong, but even people that are millionaires making millions with their business, they're teaching exactly this. I'm saving you $10,000 of a program, right? Because a coaching program, a business program, they might charge you $10,000 to teach you these things. I'm telling you what a guy, Tanner Chichester, I don't remember his last name, sorry, is teaching in his program. And how do I know? Because I've been in other programs and I have had people that have been in his program and I listen to his videos because I follow him just to see, stuff. And he's saying all the time that the sale is going to happen on Messenger. And you're going to get a sale through Messenger, getting them on a call, one-to-one or one-to-many when you do a seminar, a challenge or something, and then the sale happens. Once you're making $10,000, $15,000 a month, you can hire people to do that work for you. But at the beginning, if I'm not talking to people, I'm not going to make sales by posting. Posts normally don't get sales. What happens is that suddenly somebody says, oh, who wants to see the post that created $10,000 in a week? $100,000 in a month through my business? Who wants to see the post that made me 20 sales in 24 hours? And if you look at the post, normally is that same thing. Who wants to learn how to make $100,000 in 24 hours or $50,000 in 24 hours? So they're selling you a dream in a post, but you need to understand that for people to jump on that post and even buy from that person that put that post, if you put it out there, you're not going to make $50,000, not even $10,000, not even $1,000 if you're starting with a business, because that person has created authority, has created respect, has created connection, has created many things previous to that post that blew up his sales or her sales. So you got to be very careful because they're selling you what you want to listen. They're not selling you the truth. Because if they sell you the truth, you're not going to want to buy their stuff because you went into a program. Maybe you paid $1,000, $2,000 that were teaching about messaging. And you're like, oh, I'd rather find somehow different to get my business off the ground, to start making 5K a month, to scale to 10K a month. I'd rather do something different. So now they buy into, I don't know, maybe ads, program where they're going to teach them about ads. So they expect to put a video out or something out and everybody's going to buy from them. And it doesn't happen. They spend maybe a couple of $1,000s in ads and nothing happens, or a couple of $100, depending on their budget, right? Doesn't happen. So now they move into another program, how to make really good reels on Instagram or TikTok or for Facebook, right? And now they buy into that because they think that if they do great reels, people are going to buy. And it doesn't happen. What they don't want to see is that they don't want to do the hard work that is talking to people every single day. Whether you do it or somebody else does it for you, if you want to grow your business, that's what you got to do. Because if you don't do that, sorry, but you're not going to be able to grow your business. Except you come out with a service or a product never seen in the market. What the market has seen in the market already, they're not just going to jump and start throwing money at you because you did a good reel or you did a good video or you did a good post. It's not going to happen. That's what people don't get. What is going to get you to make sales, to get clients, is talking with people, building a connection, asking them questions, understanding what they're looking for, what they're struggling with, what do they need, even though what they need might not be what they really need. And that's what we come in with our services or the product, whatever, right? Is asking those questions so people feel connected with you, feels listened, feels understood. Then you invite them to a call, whether it is a one-to-one call, or maybe you create I don't know, I'm going to offer, I don't know, a seminar on how to make sales or whatever, right? And you invite people, and now you get on a Zoom call, maybe 20 people. And in that Zoom call, you give them value, you build certain things, you give them value, and towards the end, you make an offer. That's selling one to many. Many people in the call, one person offering something. That's another way. But you still need that call, whether it is one-on-one, on one to many. If you keep trying what you've been trying and the business is not scaling, it's because you're not doing what you need to do. Posting is not going to get you clients, just the posting. It might get, people interested in what you're doing, people following, maybe every now and then, because seriously, I had people reach out to me and want to work with me out of my posts. But those were the few, like 1-2% of the 98% of my clients. Most people that are working with me are people that I have talked to, have followed me for a while, have seen my stuff. I get into a guidance call, I give them value, I show them that I know what I'm talking about, that I have helped other people, and I can help them. When I do that, people get interested and maybe ask about my work and want to work with me. But if I keep thinking that by posting stuff, I'm going to get clients, your business is going nowhere. I'm sorry. And look, I'm not the only one saying this. Look and follow Tanner Chichester Elite. He has a program that's called Elite Mentorship or something like that. I don't remember. I like seeing his stuff just to look at what he's doing marketing-wise. Because I keep learning. But he says exactly this. You need to talk to 50 or 100 people a day if you want to make $10,000 a month. 50 to 100 people a day if you want to make $10,000 a month or even more. So I get a lot of people that reach out to me, right? And in the form that I have, when I ask them, where do they see themselves in 6 months making $30,000 a month? That's great. I love it. But you know what? Most people are not going to do it. Why? Because of the work it requires and the uncomfortable things that you got to do to be able to scale your business to those numbers. Most people are not going to do it. And to scale for $30,000, you're going to have a team, because you're not going to be able to talk to so many people a day and make offers to so many people to be able to make $30,000 a month. People don't get it. Up to maybe 10, 15, right? You might do it by yourself, maybe, depending on the product that you're serving or the service that you're offering, the price that you have, right? But it's not going to happen if you are starting with your business. You know, I get so many people that are starting with a business, and in 6 months, they think they're going to be making $30,000 a month. I'm sorry, but you have been set up for failure. That's a lie that people have told you so that you would pay them $5 or $10 or $15,000 for their program. So they're charging that for their program. So they're telling you that you might make $30,000 in the next 6 months. So it makes sense investing. The return of investment is so big that you can invest $10,000, $15,000 in the program. But you know what? As I always say, less than 1% of the people, less than 1% of people in those programs are going to make $30,000 in the next 6 months. Less than 1%. And maybe it's closer to 0.5. If somebody's making $10,000, $20,000 and they jump into that program, there's a bigger chance. Those are not the 0.51% people. I'm talking about people that are starting their business, that think that they're going to be able to make $30,000 a month. That's a 6-figure business in a couple of months. It's not going to happen, people. I'm sorry. I need to tell you the truth, because they're lying to you. So just posting is not going to get you where you want to be. If you really want to make money, if you want to get clients, and there's nothing wrong with making money, if you're offering something to people that you can help them, there's nothing wrong. If you want to make money, if you want to have clients, you need to talk with people. If you don't talk with people, there's going to be a very slim chance that somebody's going to see your stuff, going to jump and want to work with you. It doesn't work like that for most people. So you need big numbers to make $5,000 or $10,000 a month. You need big numbers talking with people, because if you talk with 50 people a day, you might get 1 or 2 that might jump on a call. And from those 1 or 2 at the beginning, you might have a 10% close rate. 10% close rate, it means that you need to talk to maybe 10%. So sorry, I'm getting confused right now, but you should have to talk to, if I talk to 10 people, I close 1. That will be 10%. I think I'm right in that sense, right? You talk to 10 people, you close 1 person. So you talk to 50 over Messenger, 2 jump on a call. Out of those 2, you might not close any. Sorry, the balloons, right? You might not close any of them. So you might need to talk to 10 of them at the beginning to close 1. Then maybe you get better and you talk to 7 or 6 people, you close 1, and you start increasing those numbers, 10%, maybe 20%, maybe 30% close rate. But if you have a 0% close rate and you start practicing, you might get a 5% close rate. It means you need to talk to a lot of people on a call. But first, you need to talk to a lot of people on Messenger to get them on a call. Listen to those numbers. Maybe, I'm not saying this is you, but maybe you got to talk to 50 people over Messenger to get 1 call. 1 call. And you need 10 calls to close 1 person. So now think. So if I need to talk to 50 people to get 1 call, if I need 10 calls, I need to talk to 500 people. It sounds discouraging, right? It does. But if you want to scale your business, this is normally nearly the only way. Sorry, but it is the truth. Look at, what, Hormozi, Alex Hormozi teaches. Talk to people. Alex Hormozi. Tanner Chichester, again, as I was telling you, he has made $100 million with this business. $100 million. Alex Hormozi has done much more than that. Both people are telling you that you need to talk with people. Alex Hormozi, I think he says too, to talk to 50 people a day. Tanner says that you need to talk to 50 to 100 people a day. If you're not doing that, I'm sorry, but you're not going to build your business. You're not going to scale your business. You're going to be making a couple of $100s a month, and that's it. If you want a business that works, you need to talk with people. If you're not talking with people, you're not going to be able to scale your business. At the beginning, I did it. Then I hired a VA, and then I found a software that does it for me, a software that sends 20, 30 messages a day, or even more. Nowadays, I'm sending 40 messages to all my friend list because I'm inviting them to go to the challenge that I'm offering on Saturday and Sunday. So I have a software that is doing the first engagement, but I did that in LinkedIn. And as I didn't do a follow-up on those people that I added, I didn't ask questions, I didn't connect with them the true way, it was useless for now. In the future, I'm looking into making more money and be able maybe to hire somebody to go into LinkedIn and use all those contacts and start really engaging in their stuff, talking to them. But as I didn't do a follow-up in LinkedIn, I'm not getting any clients. I have TikTok, I have Instagram. I don't talk to those people. I don't have any clients from there. I have clients from Facebook. Why? Because I'm talking to them over Messenger over and over again and doing follow-up. If we don't do those things, people, it's going to make it very difficult to scale to a business, making even $5,000 a month, maybe even making $10,000 a month. If you want to make money, if you want to have clients, you got to do the work that most people are not doing. And try to find something that's going to solve it, like having the best videos out there. My niece, he wants to become an influencer and he does amazing videos. But amazing videos is something from the past now. Why? Because there's so many people doing amazing videos. And for the last year, he's been trying to become an influencer to try to get lots of followings and take them to YouTube and then get paid by the ads that YouTube is the only platform that is paying you for people seeing your videos, right? He wants that. But for the last year and a half or more, he hasn't been able to. He has like 3,000 followers and he's traveled the world and he's, putting amazing videos, but nobody's really following him. So it's not only about the content. If you want to make sales, you need to have that conversation with the people, connect with them. I do that on Facebook. I have gotten lots of clients from Facebook like that. I don't do it on Instagram. I don't do it in TikTok. I don't do it in LinkedIn. No, normally no clients from there. Just one client from, as I said, LinkedIn, that he saw my stuff. He saw my free training. He jumped on a call. We had a call and he booked and he jumped into working. We worked several months. That was one client for LinkedIn. All the rest, normally, not all, sorry, most of the rest, like 98% of them come from Facebook by talking with them. So again, if you keep trying to get good reels, great content, all of that, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is the conversations with people. Because if you can build that connection, if you can show them that, if you can help them, you get them interested. And they want to want more. They want more. They're going to jump on a call with you, and they will want more. So they're going to pay you for your services. I hope you really get this. I hope you stop trying to convince yourself that you need to create amazing content, amazing, videos, reels, amazing whatever. What you need to build is amazing communication with people, amazing connection with people. You build that, and people are going to start responding towards you. So the content is important. I'm not saying it's not, because it's part of nurturing your potential clients, your followers, get them interested more in you, but it's not the main ingredient. The main ingredient is talking with people. So again, we go back to several videos that I've done in the past, but I keep talking with people. I keep talking with people over and over again, telling me like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start putting out great content. Oh, I'm getting a video designer, video creator to help me with the videos. Oh, I'm having, I'm getting Canva and a designer to create these amazing posts. I created 400 posts, people, with Canva and ChatGPT. I created 400 posts in 2 hours. And if you look at them, they look pretty nice. I look for a nice video, like some are videos, and animated, and some are just pictures. I done that, and then I have a software that every day posts stuff. If I don't talk with people, I don't get clients. Seriously. So I want you to understand that, because if you want to build your business, you need to talk with people. So if you're not talking with people, the mind is tricking you to do something else because you don't want to do the uncomfortable work. It's like going to on a bar, whether you're a man or a woman, and start asking out everybody in the bar. You're going to get rejected and you're not going to like it. That's why most people don't do that, because they're scared. At the end, what you're telling me, if you're looking for any other way to build your business, is that, and it's okay, I'm not judging you, is you're scared of being rejected. So if you don't work on your mindset, your business is not going anywhere. Sorry, but it's the honest truth. I've been an entrepreneur for 27 years. And for the past 5 years, I've been online with this business. And the only way I have gotten most of my clients, the biggest percentage came from talking with people. So I hope you really get it. I want to help you, but you need to get the truth. If you keep following these people that are telling you these amazing posts, videos, reels, animation is going to get you clients, sorry, it won't. It will get you followers. You know how many influencers out there have, I don't know, 500,000 followers and they're not making any sales? I got a friend of mine that works with influencers to help them monetize their followings. But people are just following a guy that says nice things or does stupid things or whatever, but they're not monetizing. So if we don't talk with people, we're not going to make sales. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it to you one more time. Talk with people if you want to scale your business. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry that I'm telling you what you don't want to listen. I know it. You're going to find all the excuses possible out there not to do what you need to do to build your business. And that's why you might still be struggling with your business, because you're not doing the uncomfortable things. Sorry, I really say it out of love. I want to help you. That's why I'm saying it. I'm not going to tell you what I want, what you want to listen, because what you want to listen is not going to scale your business. Hope you really get this point. I hope this helped. Let me know in the chat, social media, what you think about this. I appreciate your time being here and listening. Wish you the best with your business, and start doing what you need to do if you want to really scale and make this a business that you can make a living out of it. That's the idea. So thank you very much. Have a great week. Take care. Bye. See you in the next video.